Graduates and guests joining us today to recognize and honor our graduating class of 2025 are distinguished guests and leaders from our college and university. Robert Chi, Grand Marshal, Department of Information Systems. Elena Watson, Outstanding Baccalaureate Graduate. Olivia Jaime, Dean's Medalist. Bruce McRae, Distinguished Speaker. Yu Wang, Marketing Department Chair. Mark Washburn, Management and Human Resource Management Department Chair. Ying Lu, Information Systems Department Chair. Pia Gupta, Finance Department Chair. Sudha Krishnan, Accountancy Department Chair. Rod Smith, Graduate Programs Director. Sabina Reddy, Associate Dean Administration. Jasmine Ure Austin, Associate Dean Accreditation. Mark M. Suazo, Dean of the College of Business. Jeffrey D. Cook, Associate Vice President, Chief Communications and Brand Officer. Christopher C. Fowler, Chief of Staff. Min Yao, Vice President, Information Technology. Daniel Montoya, Vice President in University Relations and Development. Beth Lesson, Vice President, Student Affairs. Scott Appel, Vice President, Administration and Finance. Karen Sissom-Gunn, Provost and Senior Vice President of Academic Affairs. And Jane Close Connolly, President. In 2018, the university adopted a new alma mater with lyrics by Christian Valdez and music by Kyle Gabriel, composed when both were students in the Bob Cole Conservatory of Music. To sing it for you today, please welcome Alyssa Curiel, a 2025 graduate of the Bob Cole Conservatory of Music.
Home to scholars, artists, dreamers, all are welcome here. Makers tomorrow's leaders now and through the years. Love for all that came before us, in our hearts we hold. Always honor, truth and justice, always black and gold. Rise and innovate forever, ever higher reach. All our lives we shall remember beautiful Long Beach. Rise and innovate forever, ever higher reach. All our lives we shall remember beautiful Long Beach. All our lives we shall remember beautiful Long Beach.
Welcome to the 2025 commencement ceremony of the College of Business. I am Mark Suazo, the Dean of the College of Business, and I'm proud and elated to recognize over 2,000 undergraduate and graduate students who are receiving degrees at today's ceremonies. My sincere thanks to the Angels organization and the City of Anaheim for hosting us and allowing us to have this great ceremony. Our commencement tradition is to honor a faculty member who has provided distinguished service to the university by asking him or her to serve as Grand Marshal. This year, we honored Dr. Robert Chi. Dr. Chi was the Associate Dean for Accreditation from 2011 through 2016 and a professor in the Department of Information Systems since 1998. He is the founder and co-editor of a journal that is widely acclaimed throughout the world. We are very proud of that. In 2010, Dr. Chi was appointed as the Associate Dean for Accreditation. He developed a number of assessments that have made us the college that we are today. I'd like to take this opportunity for us to acknowledge Dr. Chi. Dr. Chi, could you stand? Thank you, Dr. Chi. It's my great privilege and honor to stand in front of you today. We are a fantastic College of Business and a fantastic university. For those of you who don't know, we are celebrating our 75th anniversary as a university. What started in the fall of 1949 with 169 students has grown to the fall of 2024 with over 40,000 students. When the university started and the College of Business already existed, we only had 24 students. Currently, we have over 5,000. So to give you perspective on what the university has accomplished in the last 75 years, I just want to highlight that we are now a world-class university and a world-class College of Business. To give you perspective, there are basically 3 accrediting organizations for schools of business in the world. We are accredited with the gold standard, AACSB. There are only 6% of College of Businesses in the world that have this accreditation. So to the graduates, you should understand how special your degree is. To the parents and grandparents, you should understand that this is a very special place indeed. Now on to why we're here. We are here to celebrate our graduates. This day is all about you, and I hope you truly take the time to celebrate and honor and really truly celebrate what you have accomplished. But you would not have gotten here without others. So I'd like you to at least maybe show a form of appreciation to your parents, grandparents, family, and friends who've gotten you this far. To the parents and grandparents, on behalf of the university, the faculty, the staff, and the administration, I thank you for entrusting your children to our care. We took that seriously and have done our best to educate them in the most traditional and most current ways of making them valuable to the marketplace and, more importantly, to humanity. Students, you realize that you have undergone a transformational experience, and we are so happy that you decided to be with us. Your hard work, long hours, and dedication have made you the critical thinkers you are today. We hope that you have learned that getting an education is not about learning facts, but it is about learning to be a thinker. So move on today with whatever it is you're going to do. Some of you will work for big corporations, some of you will be entrepreneurs, some will work for nonprofits. But be assured that you are prepared, you are job ready from day one. The other thing I'd like to leave you with is you are part of a special club. You will be a college graduate. In the world, there's only about 8% of people who are college graduates. In the United States, it's about 33%. Even more special is that you can now call yourself a CSULB alum. Go Beach! I would like to now take a moment to honor our undergraduate and graduate award winners and ask that they please stand when called. The 2025 award winners include Maria Casares, Outstanding Post-Baccalaureate Graduate, Elena Watson, Outstanding Baccalaureate Graduate, Olivia Jaime, Dean's Medalist, our Outstanding Scholars and Business recipients, and our Departmental Outstanding Undergraduate Award winners. These individuals were selected as some of our most outstanding students. We in the College of Business are very proud of them. Please give them a round of applause. Next, please join me in welcoming our student speaker for the class of 2025, the College of Business's Outstanding Baccalaureate Graduate, Elena Watson. Elena is a double major in Management and Operations Supply Chain and president of the Society of Advancement in Management. Outside of the Society of Advancement in Management, Elena is a member of the Council of Supply Chain Management Professionals, certified yoga teacher, and skipper in the Sailing Club. She plans to pursue Lean Six Sigma certification. Please join me in welcoming Elena to the stage.
Hello, everybody. Hello to my fellow graduates and the faculty, families, friends, and supporters of class of 2025. It is a beautiful day to graduate. My name is Elena, and I'm very honored to be able to speak with you today about my experience at Cal State Long Beach. I took what you might call the scenic route to get here. Before Cal State, I already spent 3.5 years at community college, where I changed my major 3 times, transferred to a completely different Cal State, and dropped out, and worked a handful of odd jobs in between. Because of my many detours, I felt like a huge failure. I was caught up in all the things I thought I couldn't do, and it was slowing me down. At community college, I was the kind of student who showed up to class and left immediately after without ever taking a good look around. When I first transferred here, I planned to keep my head down, finally finish the 4-year degree, and move on. But Cal State Long Beach had other plans. Before school started, I attended the Get Down to Business Day in spring 2024. The board members at the Society for Advancement of Management, also known as SAM, were looking to finalize their team. I had never thought of myself as a club person, but I liked their vibe and I figured it would look good on my LinkedIn. They asked if I wanted a spot. I was hesitant, but I said yes. My first SAM meeting was a shock. The club was tiny and the meetings were not as expected. One week, a guest speaker dropped out last minute, and our president asked if anyone on the board would be able to come up with a plan for the meeting. I wasn't sure what I would do, but I said yes. That meeting sparked a fire in me that I didn't know was there. From then on, I started saying yes to opportunities. One sec, got a page. Opportunities the old me would have passed up. I started showing up. I ran for president, and Sam went from a board of 3 to over 25, I think we're at 27. One of the smallest clubs to one of the largest. We have 11 amazing board members graduating here today, if you guys want to stand up. That's right. People I never would have met if they didn't also say yes when opportunity came knocking. I know some grads may be thinking, why does this girl talking about opportunities on campus matter to me if I'm graduating today? I'm getting there. CSULB gave me the opportunity to thrive because I started saying yes to opportunities it offered. And if you feel like you didn't say yes enough while you were a student, there's plenty of opportunities for us as alumni too. Each time I said yes, a new door opened for me. A new relationship was forged. Not every experience was super fun, but saying yes to new things never sent me back or kept me stuck in one place. And I'm taking this new knowledge with me as I graduate from Cal State Long Beach. Some of us might feel unsure about what's next, and that's okay. You're exactly where you need to be, and your path will reveal itself as you say yes to new opportunities. I am very grateful for the things I've learned here, the people I've met, and, sorry, I got distracted. The people I've met, the experiences I've had, and your time with me today. I hope my path overlaps with as many of yours in the future as possible. Don't forget to say yes, and go Beach.
Thank you, Elena, for those inspiring words. Our next student speaker is this year's Dean's Medalist Award winner, Olivia Jaime. Olivia has been an active member of the American Marketing Association for 3 years, growing into leadership roles and helping build a strong community for aspiring marketers. She is also a proud member of the University Honors Program, participated in the Student Center for Professional Development, SCPD's Corporate Mentoring Program, and was awarded the prestigious Catherine A. Allen Scholarship in recognition of her leadership in the College of Business. Her leadership, creativity, and heart have left a lasting impression on our campus. Please welcome Olivia to the podium.
Thank you, Dean Suazo. Hello, everyone. My name's Olivia Jaime, though my peers know me as Livy, and it's a tremendous honor to be standing here today as the recipient of the Dean's Medalist Award. Prior to moving out of Long Beach 14 years ago, I was just a kid walking hand in hand with my grandmother down Obispo Avenue. I was probably more concerned with getting to the park than getting a college degree. But if you had told that little girl that she'd not only come back to Long Beach, but would end up here speaking to all of you, she probably would have asked what a dean even was and if they could play with her pet turtle. Safe to say that things have changed. Just like my fellow graduates, my time at the beach has been shaped by the incredible opportunities available here. From working on campus as a student assistant to expanding my worldview by studying abroad in Paris, or even trading textbooks for a surfboard with an early morning surf class at Bolsa Chica. There was always something to explore at the beach. But without a doubt, the most transformative experience that has truly shaped my path and connected me with so many inspiring individuals was my involvement with the American Marketing Association. AMA was a pivotal part of my journey. a place where I found lifelong friends, was challenged as a leader, and discovered a true sense of belonging within the College of Business. As we, the graduating class of 2025, stand here on the brink of our futures, I'm reminded of a valuable lesson from someone I love. When you get the opportunity to ride the elevator up in life, in any capacity, make sure you send it back down for others to come up too. Many of us have already felt our elevator start to ascend. We've gained knowledge, skill sets, and completed internships and jobs that have lifted us up to this incredible moment. And speaking from experience, I know I wouldn't be here without the incredible support of so many who have, in essence, sent that elevator back down to me. As we embark on our next journey, empowered by our degrees, our community, and our stories, let's remember this guiding principle and not only strive for our own success, but also dedicate ourselves to creating opportunities and providing support for those who are just beginning their ascent. Beyond the joy of this moment and the degrees we've earned, there's a deeper connection each and every one of us share in this stadium today. The understanding of sacrifice. For us students, it was stretching our budgets so that we could afford essentials like Canva Pro, committing to endless Zoom meetings, and missing out on gatherings as deadlines loomed. For our parents and loved ones, it was the patience of waiting up during our late-night study sessions and the understanding of our often absent presence. And for our dedicated faculty and administration, it was their compassion in granting extensions, offering second chances, and even opening their homes for moments of celebration. We all knew what it took to get here. From our separate walks of life to this single walk of achievement across stage, we did it. Congratulations, class of 2025, and go Beats.
Thank you, Olivia, for that inspiring speech. Now I have the pleasure of introducing our guest speaker, and you are surely in for a great treat. I'm going to introduce Dr. Bruce D.D. McRae, recently minted as an honorary doctorate as in yesterday, and I want to highlight some of his accomplishments and why Cal State Long Beach would give him such an honor. I'm a professor of management by training, and when I teach about leadership and management, we talk about many concepts that make individuals like Dr. McRae successful. I'm only going to talk about one, and that's the use of power. Power has oftentimes a negative connotation, but when used correctly, you can move mountains, and with everything in the best possible way. So we can talk about legitimate power, reward power, and several other types of power. But I'm going to focus on a concept that academics who study leadership say lead to the best kind of leaders, and that term is referent power. For an individual to have referent power, you need to be liked, admired, and respected by your colleagues. That's a tall and tough thing to become because that's an and statement, not an or statement. You have to be good at all three elements. In my brief time that I've known Dr. McRae, he clearly exhibits this, and in talking to those who've known him for decades, I've heard the same thing. So it's my pleasure to introduce him. But before I do that, I want to read about his career. So Dr. McRae recently retired from UPS after 45 years of service. Most recently, he was the Vice President of U.S. Government Affairs for the West region of the United States. Bruce began his UPS career in 1978 as an unloader in the Anaheim packaging facility. In 1983, he became a full-time driver and Teamster Union shop steward. Bruce entered management in 1987 when he was promoted to preload supervisor. Dr. McRae rose through the ranks, acquiring skills in operations, industrial engineering, hazardous materials, customer relations, community and public relations, and security, and of course, U.S. government affairs. In addition to his career responsibilities, Dr. McRae has always been active in his community. He has served on many boards such as the Los Angeles Sheriff's Youth Foundation, chairman of the Board of Trustees of the Battleship USS Iowa, and a member of the CSULB Athletic Board. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Bruce McRae.
Go Beach! You know, you can look at things, and I get excited. I'm not going to read a speech, all right? You can look at things, and I want you to do, I didn't want you to look up and think of something. I want you to close your eyes for 5 seconds. Close your eyes and think of somebody in your life that's no longer here that helped you get here. Do that. That's your blessing. I wake up every morning and I give thanks to God that I woke up again. Whatever your faith is, you got to believe in it. Whatever your faith is. But as all faiths believe, there's one thing that we all can count on. It's love. Now, when you get into business, the business school, I've got to tell you, you've got to work and live by integrity. Integrity in everything you do. Just because you have a degree doesn't mean you're going to start here. You may have to start here. I started as an unloader 45 years ago at UPS and became the U.S. Vice President for Government Affairs. Who would have figured? I mean, there was people that would sold their stock. But you know something? It's about giving back. I look at the people behind me. The reason I give back to Long Beach State is because of them, but it's because of you all. You're our future. You are it. You're the future of America. You're the future of the world. Don't doubt yourself in any way. There's 3 things you got to remember. Your name that was given to you by generations before you. Your handshake and your word. Those are the 3 things that are going to get you through a lot in business. Believe that. Don't ever doubt it. Your integrity, your work ethics, show up to work. Show up and work. Don't show up late. Show up to work and give it your all. And if you're going to start at a business, you may have to start at the ground level. You will work your way up. You know why? You have your degree from Long Beach State. And that goes a long way because these professors believed in you. That's why you're graduating today. So I can talk for a few more hours because I was a lobbyist. But you know something? Students, give a round of applause to your parents real quick and your friends and family that are here. We believe in you. And in the old Hawaiian custom, it is always said with aloha. Aloha means 3 things. Aloha means goodbye. Aloha means hello. Aloha means love. So you're saying goodbye to your past and all the hard work. You're saying aloha to today that you're going to grow and expand. And you're saying aloha to all your friends and family here and around the world and this staff with love. So God bless you all. I'm proud of you. Go Beach.
Thank you, Dr. McRae. CSULB is a remarkable institution. To help illustrate that, I am pleased to share this video montage with your family, friends, and supporters here today. Please bring your attention to the screens. Graduates, as we share this video, please stand when asked to do so by your faculty marshals and begin your walk to the field so that you may be formally presented to the President and take your moment on the stage.
Your participation in our 2025 commencement provides proof positive that each of you are talented and resilient. I know that along the way with the good times, most of you experienced some hard times at the beach, maybe some anxiety, maybe some academic or social or personal misstep, but here you are. In future times, I hope you remember these moments walking the stage as evidence that anything is possible in your life. You may not be there yet, but with hard work and a little luck, you will accomplish your dreams. I'd like to leave you with this bit of advice. Be open to the possibilities available to you in this ever-changing world and to the potentials that are within you. The world of work is quickly evolving. But with your discipline, specific knowledge, and your critical thinking and problem-solving skills, you are ready to embrace the future and, in fact, create the future you want to be your best selves. Best wishes on all your next adventures, and go Beach!
Hello graduates, my name is Genesis Hara, Cal State Long Beach class of 2019 and 2022 and former ASI president. I am so proud to welcome you to an esteemed group of Beach alumni, more than 400,000 strong. Make no mistake, we may be a big family, but we are a tight-knit family. We keep in touch with our alma mater, we look out for one another, and we celebrate each other's accomplishments. And today, we celebrate you. Know that as a graduate of Cal State Long Beach, you also join a family of dreamers, change makers, leaders, and achievers. When we dream big. Jurassic Park big. Yes, iconic film director, producer, and screenwriter Steven Spielberg is one of your fellow Beach alumni. So is Wendy McLinden-Covey, whom you've seen in The Goldbergs, Reno 911, and Bridesmaids. And Caitlin Dickerson, immigration reporter for The Atlantic and winner of a Peabody Award. Beach alumni leave their mark on the world, always striving to make it better. Thomas Baker, Canada Research Chair in Quantum Computing, is developing concepts and finding solutions for quantum computation, while Lenora Norosky creates programs to educate future generations of immunologists as she researches and treats chronic illnesses and immunodeficiencies. We serve our communities with plenty of beach pride. Among our alumni in public office are Robert Garcia, U.S. Congressman for the 42nd District in the U.S. House of Representatives, and Lena Gonzalez, California State Senator, 33rd District in the California State Senate. And let's not forget about our former beach student athletes who still make us proud. Among them, Misty May Trainer, beach volleyball 3-time Olympic gold medalist, Terrell Davis, Hall of Famer and former running back for the Denver Broncos, and professional baseball player Evan Longoria. So Beach graduates, you are now part of this illustrious family. Remember that no matter where you go or what you do, you're a Beach alumni for life. Stay connected, go out there, and take on the world. Go Beach!
I am pleased to invite to the podium Dr. Karen Sissom-Gunn, Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs. She will now recognize the candidates for the class of 2025 bachelor's degrees. We are very proud of our programs and their students and look forward to their future career success. Dr. Sissom-Gunn.
Thank you, Dean Suazo. Good afternoon, Beach family and friends. It is my duty and pleasure today to present the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees within the College of Business. Information Systems, Management, Human Resources Management, and Operations and Supply Chain Management, and Marketing. President Connolly, these candidates have satisfactorily completed all requirements for their respective degrees and have been approved by the faculty to receive their degrees.
You have been recommended to me by the Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, by your Dean, and by your distinguished faculty. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the Chancellor and the Board of Trustees of the California State University, I confer upon each of you who has fulfilled the requirements of the appropriate bachelor's degree with all rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Baccalaureate graduates, you may now move your tassel to the left side of your cap. This signifies completion of your undergraduate degree. Congratulations.
Honored guests, now for the stage crossing and name reading. We present to you our graduating class of 2025.
Now presenting the Bachelor of Science in Information Systems graduates.
Diego Serrano Rubio.
Hunter Jesse McNaught.
Anastasia Budanova.
Maya Michelle Metcalf.
Anissa Maria Janzak.
Andrew Joseph Meyerhofer. Vincent Nicholas Mapano Jr.
Mark Elijah Hallmark.
Anthony Armando Rodriguez.
Joshua Bryce Stanley.
Connor Nguyen. Sergio Jose Orozco. Emma Grace Nguyen. Edward John Morales Jr.
Christopher Sarkis Karajelian.
Rosa Becerril.
Cindy Heredia.
Kayla Mabalot. Elena Ariana Partida.
Sunsaria Tai.
Prabidi Paudel.
James Agnes Balms.
Derek Alexandre Leon.
Byron Justin Payne. Logan Alexander Meadow.
Ghazal Habib. Alexis Pellman Lopez.
Allison Eunice Chirino.
Kiana Reiko Kaku.
Jonathan He Ding. Nicholas Kishi Frederici.
Noah Non Ho Lei.
Philippos Beniam.
Anthony Diego Rivera.
Omar A. Youssef.
Naman Ali Rashid.
Kai M. Liu. Shane Q. Sung Lim. Duc Huan Vu. Richard Lim.
Anissa Jade Alcantar.
Oscar Stephen Leva.
Ashley Chow.
Ha Thi Lee.
My Fam.
Aldo Lucio. Andrew Fred Lopez.
Edel Martinez Santiago.
Justine Monica O. Bautista.
Anya May Hermoso.
Liliana Rangel.
Grecia Valenzuela.
Rosemary Pinto. William J.C. Manalili.
Dania Yulisa Castro.
Lola Grace Meddock.
Neha A. Siddiqui.
Devin Alexander Munitz.
Joshua Halliburton French Ballou.
Damian Gomez.
Keval Pravinbhai Rakolia.
Samruti Samir Bojani.
Carlos Alberto Hernandez Jr.
Gerardo Brian Castro.
Atticus Zone.
Ryan Costa Maniego.
Sung Lee.
Zain Dada.
Nelson Valdemar Munoz.
Andrew Tran Lay.
Gregory Mackay Dawson. Gavin Leran Caneda. Christopher James Bruce Ellett. Christian Fernandez. Akel Chamoun. Avery Dummy.
Sai Kong Tant Soe.
Cassidy Pham.
Caitlin Hong V. Lee.
Aaron Duk Young.
Nathan Allen Wynn. Frank Moreno. Rodolfo Lino Rodriguez.
Emerson Michael Clinton.
Joao Carlo Rafael. Dylan V. Ross.
Jia Ming Matthew Doe.
Andrew Kwan.
Jack Yanez. Ryan K.T. Grace Michelle Shatara.
Audrey O.
Aaron Timothy Din.
Danny Thomas.
Yen Wen Kwok Yun.
Ha An Tra.
Carlos Ricardo Albayero Echeverria.
Edgar Marin.
Shane Paul Howard. Hao Tuan Tran.
Jason Koa Pham.
Jeremiah R. Chen.
Tyler Andres Morales. Jonathan Peace. Maria Guadalupe Romero Godinez.
Jacqueline Godinez Romero.
Juan Jose Samano Konieshny.
Tristan Keanu Naiole.
Jack Tran.
George Washington Alcazar.
Emmanuel Mejia.
Daniel Alonso Sanchez.
Josiah R. Pierre.
Jorge Baldovinos. Jeremiah Watson.
Sebastian Ochoa. Daniel Ojeda Espinosa.
Justin Zachary Yu.
Alexis Celia Ramirez.
Jose de Jesus Arroyo. Tristan Allen.
Himanshu Ladole.
Barack Obedi.
Gabrielle Alain Bordeaux.
Austin Philip Vorndran.
Victor P. Mordeno II. Leonard David Reyes.
Felix Gyudong Bian. Allison L. Carroll.
Prabjot Singh.
Abram Michelle Mansour.
Stephanie Cuevas. Samuel John Baldonado.
Andres Olivares.
Christian Valentino Carrasco. David de Los Angeles.
Casey Tran Kaolade.
Daisy Rachel Rivera.
Tuyen Antran. Justin Kekoa Blaze Lontalk.
Brian J. Dukes.
Now presenting the Bachelors of Science in Management, Human Resource Management, and Operation Supply Chain Management graduates.
Darian Raul Galindo Gonzalez. Mason Anthony Wiebes.
Kevin Casido. Krista Craighead.
Jocelyn Michelle Garcia.
Kylie Barsom.
Kimberly Giselle Gomez.
Jocelyn L. Cardenas. Pedro Colon.
Paulina Montano.
Zurisa Dai Garcia. Reyes Garcia Jr.
Carla Rios.
Jennifer Castellon.
Norma Julissa Pina.
Christopher Barrera. Anthony Sarmiento Amaya.
Jocelyn Peace Baltazar.
Caitlin Onnested.
Kimberly Dawn Leonard.
Emma Marie Smith.
Jacqueline Sanchez Pena.
Kira Kathleen Eddington.
Heidi Araceli Zavala.
Sergio Maya Cisneros. Nathaniel Christopher Perez.
Emmanuel Gonzalez. Edward Garcia.
Isabella Nicole Salas.
Nate Alexander Barbelia. Gabriela Barrera.
Caitlin E. Perez.
Bianca Ballesteros. Ruby Ballesteros.
Tien Nguyen.
Juan Carlos Elwan. Corey Andrew Campbell. Amari Caitlin Boyd.
Jorg Joseph Dietrich Orozco Whitkey.
Dylan James Anderson. Ella Marie Kramer.
Elena Rose Watson.
Ashley Belinda Barrios.
Seth William Wilson.
Nathan James O'Rourke.
Anser Hadis Atta.
Christian Garcia. Brandon Thomas Judy.
Marcus Jared Voss.
Otto Rini Fernandez.
Maria Elizabeth Jacobo.
Elizabeth Kim McBride.
Jason Miles Velez.
Christopher Ryan Estrada. Andrew DeLeon. John Earl Anderson.
Maxwell Rosendo Martinez.
Shannon Lee Wright.
Morgan Allison Kane.
Kyler Francis Stretch.
Mohammed Hamode. Tyler Javier Lopez.
Michael P. Reynoso.
Libby Heatherly. Catarina Lucetti.
Diana Emperatriz Margarito.
Maria Alfaro.
Jenny Lynn Castillo Villegas.
Allison Juhi Han.
Alyssa Liana Castillon. Amanda Casillas. Amanda Lynn Costello.
Dalia Mariscal.
Claudia Navit Garcia.
Kanae Taria McGrady. Kimberly Padilla Lizarraga.
Mia Angela Besergian.
Chase Andrew Gomez. Anthony Richard Hahn.
Christopher Brian Wynn.
Andrew David Foley.
Nicholas Jacob Lawrence.
Kyle Christner.
Jonathan Stephen Park.
Rumaisa Fatima Syed.
Christy Lauren Lopez.
Aviana Bobbitt.
Victoria Susan Hirota. Ryan Stephen Lassiter. Julia Rose Ho. Elizabeth Gonzalez.
Monique Lizette Castellanos.
Alan Galvan Orozco.
Zidlali Valenzuela.
Natalie Chavez.
Emily Portillo.
Natalie Marie Hernandez.
Adriel Carice Santillan Escano.
Adriana Marie Zorrilla. Jessica Vinci Guerra.
Luis Manuel Galindo.
Christopher Alexander Sandoval.
Bradley Ramos.
Tina Vanikda Duong.
Nathan Michael Nuttall.
Nolan Matthew Kephart.
Anna Isabel Salas Lopez.
Angel Jr. Carlos.
Daniel Adrian Ramirez. Nam Nok Nguyen.
Dane Westfall.
Ewan Rafer Andrews.
Mia Rebecca Puentes. Connor Lewis Mannion.
Justin Lawrence Vidal.
Pa Jai Moa.
Valeria Star Alvarez.
Leslie Diana Orozco. Summer Breeze Munaz.
Yazel Sazai Lopez.
Maya Naidu.
Wei Ting Song. Alan True.
Gustavo Jr. Gomez.
Yung Van.
Brandy A. Turner.
Eduardo Daniel Landeros. Luis Antonio Gomez.
Ambar A. Clemente.
Janet Marquez.
Fernando Richard Barreto Mora. Jason Izat.
Abasin Momand.
David Shafik.
Kevin Cooper. Brandon Castro.
Dylan Estolas Mauricio.
Enrique Servan.
Sawyer Stemler Church.
Joseph Efrain Ortiz.
Joe Gonzalez.
Thomas Bays. Gabriel Joseph Chacon.
John Carlos Quiroz.
Abelino Valdez.
Taylor X. Boy.
Lena Anvu.
Devanshu Patel. John Michael Redondo.
Angela Janet Diaz. Nadia Amy Delgado.
Ashley Dale G. Perras.
Jessica I. James. Alisa Raquel Gandarilla.
Kathy Tapia. Nikki Boy Truong.
Kelly Julissa Meza Barahona.
Carly Nicole Lovick.
Daisy Leticia Silva.
Blas Israel Hernandez.
Kyla Schmidt.
Kiara Oshana. Valeria Kaisa Perez.
Sydney M. Justice.
Tasneem Makwar.
Evelyn Jara Juarez Hurtado.
Evelyn Valencia. Nikita Tkachuk.
Eric Jorge Baron. Ashley Arno.
Josue Daniel Gomez.
Ahmad Shehadeh.
Lionel Flores.
Keisha Marie Gladden.
April Hyun Yi.
Tiffany Michelle Agape. Brendan Borge.
Roberto Salcedo III.
Ethan Hyung Choi.
Christian Martinez.
Devon Efedzi Hayford.
Dorian Cardona.
Miguel Angel Vital. Michael Alexander Torres.
Samuel Lee.
Mark Arceo.
Minette Amelie Rodler.
Armina Garibian. Cameron Coe.
Kimberly Perez.
Aaron Bell.
Robert Sterling.
Charles Liu.
Suani D. Rivera Pinto.
Arturo Gaitan.
Chuin Kong Bi Huin.
Sandra Martinez.
Rachel Sanchez.
Eduardo Duarte. Fozia Saeed Abbasi.
Nin Kalayer.
Cassidy Renee Stone.
Montaza T. Cajes. Pravnat Kaur.
Bryant Aquino.
Jordan Satoru Nahira.
Madison Kang.
Giselle Santos.
Yeji Jeon.
Patrick Josue Ramos.
Jasmine Lopez. Emma Kate Kakazoo.
Cesar Alfonso Robles.
Alexander Joseph Brusick. Michelle Jolie Eifert.
Adriana Andrea Lopez Morales.
Monet P. Mason.
Brittany Simone Williams.
Natalie Hannah Pallas. Denise Yvette Martinez.
Christina Camacho.
Charisma Antoinette Garcia.
Vibol Aaron Roat. Valeria Denise Rodriguez.
Marcia Joshuani Lima. Sharon Howard.
Cole Jiwoo Fujishige. Christian Paul Inglis Dorius.
Ashir Ibrahim.
Monica Patricia Valente.
Ruby Isabel Alaman. Bianca Rolon Carrillo.
Angel Isai Hernandez.
Gabriel Podegrach. Alec Rath.
Christopher Dayan Williams. Jacqueline Venegas.
Brenda Jacinto Lopez. Sarah G. Lee.
Crystal Roslyn Barker. Ricardo Fonseca.
Miracle D. Rivas.
Alexander O. Serrano.
Jordan Riley Colbert. Danielle T. Crawford Finch.
Tanae Annika Stewart.
Brittany Gonzalez.
Henry Thong.
Tremond Johnson. Shane T. Hunter.
Marvin Fulcher Jr. Greta Josephine Clark.
Sung-An Oh.
Dania Linan Hall.
Thu Ngoch Min Vu. Anthony Brian Torres.
Joanna Lizeth Reyes. Kristen Yvonne Reyes.
Ezra Condiverse.
Marco Antonio Martinez.
Haley Renee Carrington. Stephen DeMarco Deutsch. Jose Luis Chavez.
Christopher Solorzano.
Matthew Daniel Jimenez.
Michael Tyler Beal. Ian John Flores.
Noah Jacob Leonardo. Mario Jacobo Tavares.
John Anthony Olmedo.
Nikolai De Anda.
Shayla McNatt.
Maria Diaz.
Michael Patrick O'Neill. Edward P. Meyer. Anwar Nishiwat.
Mina Aldayat.
Aiden Ray Musso.
Lena T. Doan.
Quyen Tuk Pham.
Francisco Corona.
Mitchell Jordan Guastella.
Anthony David Barbish.
Emmanuel Oscar Vega.
And Dean Wynn.
Francisco Antonio Solis Olivares.
Taylor B. Esparza.
Chase Brian Trumpler.
Nicholas Funes.
Austin Brian Sweeney.
Gene Lee.
Sarah So Ra.
Dylan Michael Guerra. Kayla Mia Suribas Hodges.
Michelle Trujillo.
Angel Gonzalez.
Yamilka Frometa.
Kevin Misael Santos.
Astrid Astudillo. Zoe Ray Cushman.
Sazma Zaman.
Truk Nyok Tan Dang. Mark Anthony Alvarez.
Sammy Zhang. Johnny Santos.
Ye Chit.
Van Lee Sock.
Hugh Tram An Win. Juliana Alexis Rincon.
Shreeleen Uth.
Omar Luna Iniguez. Melanie Nicole Gibson. Eric Alejandro Gonzalez.
Tiffany Kim Tran.
Brianna Maria Chaidez Gamboa.
Chanel Harriet Tribble.
Now presenting the Bachelor of Science in Marketing graduates.
David Brady.
Kimberly Herminia Valenzuela.
Grim J. Gingras.
Layla Jade Prieto. Jimena Marquez. Nathan Stephen Martinez.
Alacy Elena Snyder.
Andrea C. Martinez. Roxana Perez. Erica Elizabeth Peña. Oyangu Mongbat.
Kevin John Carlson. Estela Campos.
Katrina Costa Nunez.
Alyssa Nicole Loyola.
Jocelyn Dominique Torres. Anthony Armando Valladares. Rachel S. Swingler.
Hawkins Price. Levy R. Morris. Aiden James O'Connell. Koi Pham.
Juan M. Tafoya.
David Alexander de Santiago. Connor Michael Chavez.
Nor Ingrid Surly Selvik.
Eric Cardillo.
Destiny Ramirez.
Serena Anne Marie Logan. Rosie Lay.
Gabriel Giovanni Rovira.
Allison Sidney Fong. Therese Joy Lorenzana Florido.
Melissa Andrea Gonzalez. Olivia Hope Jaime.
Heather Nicole Scobie.
Kimberly Cruz. Xavier Candelario.
Jason Ivan Oliva. Safi Mahmoud.
Davis Castaneda Ebog.
David P. Lee.
Marlique Deshawn Walker II.
Jose Ignacio Avendaño Quesada.
Miguel Angel Vasquez. Enzo Salas. Isaac Villa.
Leslie Christine Contreras.
Christina Michelle Ibarra. Caitlin M. Gansert. Kaylee A. Gansert. Mary Hochverdian. Malena Lamb.
Jenny Nguyen.
Shane Hanson Brown.
Fook Lay. Summer Naif Khalil.
Zain Mata. Giovanni G. Romana.
Evelyn Sanchez.
Joshua Parker Curtis. Alexandra Alvis.
Sophia Elizabeth Gonzalez.
Angela Nicole Urita. India Smart.
Zania Lali Baraket.
Adriana Juan.
Crystal Darlene Quinones.
Sierra Starnes.
Daphne Delmar.
Jasmine Anaid Gomez.
Alina Teresa Teofilo,
Nathan Alexander Lansang,
Aiden Ryan Cota.
Francisco B. Ruiz.
Jordan Tete Animi.
Ashley Hernandez,
Jana Somese,
Justin M. Jang,
Matthew Clark Rivera Moyo. Sofia Malvar.
Hannah Grace Lambert,
Felicity Mary Alexis.
Connie Valverde, Miki Sato,
Emily Marie Renteria.
Danny Law,
Sun Jun Lee.
Celeste Cruz.
Kenneth Tan,
Regina Peralta. Valerie Ann Murguia.
Mia Janae Taylor, Tatum Owen Vesco, Ryan Kenichi Uyeji,
Christian Nathaniel Ramirez.
Ethan Avila.
Nathaniel Ortega Solomon Ibru,
Jadea Cash Drake Arnold.
Taylor Keaulani Kung,
Natalie Ann Wynn.
Jairol Seng,
Audrey Nyat An Dang. Isabella Olivia Aleta. Sabrina Arake.
Sydney May San Agustin Magbanwa.
Kristen Williams, Natalie A. Sam, Kelsey Miley Short,
Melanie Arlette de Leon. Edgar Martin Botello.
Selene Moran.
Johanna Soria Mendoza,
Ramiro Renteria Jr.
Liz Annette Garay,
Nicholas Joseph Rosales. Jasmine Elizabeth Rivas.
Jennifer Cordero.
Samantha Mora. Jonathan David Nava.
Lauren Kelly Duncan. Frida Castro Rojas. Jake Robert Kyoto.
Tristan Andy Minter. Ryuki Numara.
Malad Salam Cassis,
Bill Din.
Arancha Lima Campos,
Shelby Nicole Alongiresh.
Victor Leon,
Shay Lee Anderson Morgan.
Jacqueline Nicole Sansone, Arifa A. Sithi, Daisy Valente, Angelica Areli Zamudio Garcia,
Diana Lucia Campana. Janiel Nadine Calanisan Bacani. Maria Guadalupe Flores.
Kaylee Ka Ifam.
Joanne Tran,
Israel Calvillo.
Cassandra Michelle Gonzalez.
Gabriela Carabas.
Chris Anthony Rivas.
Jessica Garcia. Angie Lynn.
Joshua Norfless.
Joshua Victor Lucero.
Abbas Shaheen.
Isabella Ortiz. Michelle Tatian Portocarrero.
Michelle Trigueros,
Alexandra J. Narciso. Marisa Reina Nahera. Nancy Wynn.
Jenny Sanchez,
Destiny Esther Chaydez.
Sheila Olivia Villarama,
Ivy N. Ho.
Jason Mark Nowaki.
Melanie Chris Sono,
Max Antonio Gaetano.
Dominic Michelle.
Sebastian Salinas,
Nicole Ann Carter Loza.
Roxana Mayeli Ruiz Lopez. Ashley Elizabeth Robinson.
Grace Ann DeMuccio. Pablo Aranda.
Alexis Marie Montelongo.
April Joyce Knight. Alex Jung.
Jesus Leva Ornelas. David Ortega.
Elisa Ajimenant.
Cindy Isabel Robles.
Zoe Griffoni.
Nam Ku. Kaylee Elizaraz.
Priscilla America Sanchez,
Marita Chamon. William Chung.
Jacob Abner Gutierrez.
Emily Navarro.
Diana Zarate Cruz,
Natalie Barajas Salgado.
Charlie McDermott.
Catherine Estrada.
Ruby Ingram.
Natalie Marie Sanchez,
Mia Yvette Rogers.
Raquel Kyrene Jimenez.
Natalie Elise Frankel.
Josue Malagon. Jessica Reyes.
Daisy Cassis.
Christine Nguyen.
Catherine Tho Lee.
Rhiannon Grace Evans. Eileen Aguilar Frias.
Jennifer Leticia Ramirez.
Hudson Isabella Ablett. Joyce Yen Bo.
Delvin Ivan Labra. Ricky Lozano.
Melissa Malexare Kashani. Emilia Mosheta Beretis. Gwen Wynn. Ariana Isabel Roof.
Elisha Serenity de Almeida.
Jacqueline Rose Rausa.
Kenan Elizabeth Ka.
Valentina Vicarel. Kennedy Steed Delion.
Arian Kalyan God. Elijah Victor Gonzalez. Jose Isaac Hernandez.
Lauren Kanani Andres.
Kayleen Kaluma.
Anthony Nguyen.
Jackie Jang.
Priscilla No.
Kang M. Ho. Ashley Sophia Ledesma.
Rocio Vargas Andrade. Jordan Imani Yarbrough.
Rebecca Ann Parencio. Nico Marquez.
Cooper William Tincup.
Milena Myrtle.
Kelsey Marie Slater.
Bailey Elizabeth O'Hara. Jack Michael Powell. Abraham G. Rodriguez.
Sean Francis Correa. Susanna N.
David Samuel Melamed.
Carla Giselle Hernandez Pastor.
Megan Brooke Brownell.
Taisei Katahira.
Sydney Nancy Duran.
Leslie Medina.
Angel Silva Reyes.
Christian Bernard Kemp.
Sarah Montes.
Olga Salinas.
Ambar Perez.
Jocelyn S. Bahina. Kaylin C. Brown. Gabriel Antonio Banegas. Carlos Francesco Castro Vong. Cooper James Bemrick.
Tenzing Thinley Norgay Trainer.
Joshua Simon Polsky.
Olivia Angelica Galindo.
Renzo Sebastian Valente.
Daniela Flores.
Claire Alexandra Mullenbrook. Genesis Mendoza Resendiz.
Diana Alcala.
Raina Ratna Prasad.
Aaron Lucas Markarian.
Paulina Beamont Sirvan. Lindsay Brianne Bassett. Jennifer Renee Davis.
Thomas B. Wald.
Kimberly Montelongo.
Damaje Montaigne Ware.
Pablo Valderramos. Iris Jocelyn Sanchez.
Graduates and guests, this concludes our ceremony. Let the recessional begin.